top trend in pharma is think pharma, you'll think biosimilars, and if you think biosimilars, you'll automatically think of Biocon. And before we touch base with Ms. Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, I just want to highlight what the anticipation of this opportunity for the business has meant for the stock in the year gone by. 2017 has been a fantastic year for the market, but it's been a fantastic year for one pharma company, which is Biocon. The return through the year has been about 63%, and the return from Jan 2016 for Biocon has been 222%. Hold your breath on that. And within the pharma pack as well, we keep telling you about how a lot of the pharma companies have been, essentially fighting a lot of domestic and foreign problems coming in by the regulator, via the business environment in the US, but Biocon has been an outperformer within the pack, giving a return of 60%, like I said, in the year gone by. So this is the apt time, actually, to make sense of how the business is going to shape up for this year. Will 2018 just be an encore of what 2017 was? Ms. Shaw is here with us. She's the chairperson and MD of Biocon. Ms. Shaw, it's great to have you on the show. Happy New Year from the entire team at ET Now. How would you size up the biosimilar opportunity? Because you've been so ahead of the curve on this one.
So I warmly reciprocate your New Year greetings. And I would say that, we are looking forward to the year ahead with a lot of optimism and with a lot of, eager confidence to see how we can basically play in this very exciting and emerging field of biosimilars. As you know, this has been a long haul, a long journey for both Mylan and Biocon. We've made a big investment, we bet big, and I think finally it's the slow and steady approach that is paying off. And as you know, we had many skeptics in the early years, but I think in the last few years, I think we've been able to demonstrate what this business opportunity is all about. I think we've been able to demonstrate the importance of this segment of biosimilars, and more importantly, the huge commercial opportunity that biosimilars offer in global markets. So I think these are some of the factors where I think the investors have recognized and realized that biosimilars is a long gestational business. It is a very complex business. It has huge regulatory challenges. And if you can overcome and demonstrate your capabilities and your compliance capabilities, I think this is a big opportunity, and I think Biocon is one of the few contenders for this great opportunity out of India.
Sure, given the complex nature of the business, one would believe that there would be entry barriers and perhaps that would keep competition at bay. But suddenly so many countries, so many companies in India, I would reckon as well, and so many countries overseas are also interested in biosimilars and are looking at how they can make the most of this opportunity in the future. How are you preparing yourself? Right now, of course, you're in a sweet spot, but do you sense that going forward into the future, you may have to tighten the belt to ensure that competition does not sway you away from your plan?
No, I think we have anticipated competition in a big way going forward. I think we are amongst the very small group of companies in the first wave of biosimilar companies, but certainly I think all of us are extremely aware of the fact that this competition is going to increase going forward. And I think it again is about how crowded this space is going to be in the next 10 years, because I think this is a very expensive business. This is a very complex business that requires huge investments in infrastructure, in talent, in getting the right talent pool, and of course in the development investment needs of such programs. So I think, as I mentioned earlier on, I think it's at this point in time it is anywhere between $100 to $200 million a piece. Now it remains to be seen how many companies are willing to make those kind of big investments. And I have no doubt about it. In fact, I think it's very important that we have competition in this space, because this is a very important segment when it comes to global healthcare and providing affordable access. But I really believe that in the near term, as you rightly said, we are in the sweet spot, but moving forward, of course, we will have some early mover advantage in terms of developing such products, but we do anticipate competition going forward.